Hello and welcome back for our second game on the second track today. We have Mustache for Tyne and Fear and Hoof for Inhuman League jamming, and that is Mustache out for your lead jammer. If you didn't see the jam before, then you missed out an absolute treat, but I hope you're going to stay with us for the rest of the day. Beautiful little A-jump there by Hoof. Didn't land it, unfortunately. But I can imagine this one is going to be a blinder as well. On the mic with me today, I have the beautiful Snoogans.
Bonjour.
Bonjour. Did I even introduce myself? I don't know.
It's the magnificent Coco.
So Hoof has taken the star off, but unfortunately, Fenno, their pivot's gone to the box. So sorry, Hoof, you've got to carry on.
Carry on my road, son.
And that is also a penalty given to Mustache. So this jam will continue for the full 2 minutes.
What a start.
What a start.
I tell you what, it is absolutely fantastic to be back calling MRDA Roller Derby.
Oh, fantastic, honestly.
It brings that joy down in my heart. And we've got Fubar heading to the penalty box as well. The Tyne and Fear folks maybe know something about the box that we don't.
Maybe that's the place to be.
It's where all the cool kids are.
Well, that's it. I think Mustache is just tightening up their skates to do the ridiculous spinny things that they do.
Yeah.
Yeah, clearly.
Maybe like ease into it.
Yeah,
It's his first jam back, man.
First jam's always the most chaotic.
Yeah, absolutely.
Very much so. So that was a full 12 points to the Inhuman League, making the most of that power jam there.
So next jammers up for you are number 99, Sparky for Tyne and Fear, and number 5, Gaviscon.
The too eager.
Yes.
Too eager. This is what we have. I have missed watching Sparky skate, I have to say.
So much.
So much. And I do not enjoy playing against Gaviscon. It has to be said.
He's an incredible jammer, and actually, we the Brawlers headed up to Tyne and Fear back in May. Not Tyne and Fear, sorry, Inhuman League back in May for a scrim. Jolly good fun.
I think my ribs are still hurting.
Yeah, wouldn't surprise me, to be fair. And it was the first time I'd seen Gaviscon skate in quite a while, obviously given the last couple of years. And he'd gone from kind of a bit of a scrappy kind of devil-may-care kind of jammer to an absolute powerhouse jammer.
Absolutely.
Like, so calculated, so sort of defined, knew exactly what he wanted to do, where he needed to be. And it was just, it blew my mind. I was penalty box managing on the evening, and I wasn't particularly busy, so I had the opportunity to kind of really watch the game and analyse it, and it was incredibly enjoyable.
Yes.
And it's one of the reasons that it's a role that I really enjoy doing as an official.
Yeah.
Because of sort of the officiating role. I'm not saying that it's easy, not by any means, especially when you're
gosh, no, it's definitely not
absolutely
easy.
not, especially when you're looking at like jammer switches and trying to keep track of.
Oh my God, like timing.
You get out, you stay here. No, you God. No, no, no. Your brain pouring out of your ears, and stopwatches, and but yeah, if the players are clean. It does give you that opportunity to, while you're keeping an eye on the track and keeping out for whistles and whatnot, to observe the gameplay that's in action, like this that we've got right now with Gaviscon making his way through and picking up what looked like an easy lead.
Yes, well, they were 2 blockers down for Tyne and Fear, so yes, I think they took well advantage of that. I mean, Sparky absolutely trying to shut that down, but not in time for Gaviscon to get those 4 points on the board.
Yeah.
I'm so interested about this game. Like, 2 teams that I love very, very much. Like, you know, Newcastle being my hometown.
Of course.
So I'm always always really happy to watch these lots skate.
There's investment here.
Yeah, there is investment, and with Inhuman League being our local league, as it were.
Yeah.
Yeah, we see
Our
them
neighbours.
Our neighbours, good friends. And that's a lead jammer status for Dark Matter. Dark Matter having skated since the dawn of time.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's really good to see some old faces. Another apex jump for Hoof. Let's see, did they land it? Oh, but they're recycling anyway. Good.
I've lost track of how many times I've said it this weekend. If you're in doubt,
Yeah.
take it back.
Yeah. Make good choices, people.
Hashtag make good choices.
I mean, I can't, in all validity, say that when I make terrible choices myself.
Dark Matter having that great communication with his bench, really like double checking and making sure that he's making those right decisions.
Yeah.
He's obviously aware that he's got a blocker in the bench, checking, do you want me to kind of keep things going to get them out? Shall I call it there to kind of keep those points and try and minimise any potential deficit or impact to the points from Inhuman League? And it is an incredibly close game so far.
Yeah.
Inhuman League are in the lead at the moment, 19 to 16.
A lead change already.
I think you're right, yeah.
There's just a little bit of confusion, like who is going off, who is staying on? But it's 60 quad bit that is staying on as the pivot. They great to see 60 quad bit back on the track as well after long-term injury illness.
Yeah.
Again, like because we've skated and we've been around these people for so long, like we've just got so much heart for them. Beautiful little offense, but straight into Slazem, and that will hurt. Gaviscon, though, picking those lines absolutely beautifully.
Yeah.
Really, really beautifully. Mustache out and lapping. So we see what Gaviscon's going to get down. Yep, that's it. Gets the points, call it. Absolutely great work there.
And I mean, he's gone to the box for a multiplayer, but incredible sort of sacrifice and offense from Taylor Dawson. Yeah, I mean, as kind of an impartial entity and kind of a not exactly coach, but kind of somebody who helps out with training and stuff like that. I never advocate, I never support penalties, and obviously they're bad and you shouldn't do them.
You shouldn't.
But sometimes they're worth it, and in that case it was, because it got Gaviscon round, it got him points.
Yeah. So we've got Hoof up again, Sparky once again. Sparky this time is your lead jammer. Even with, so we've got quite a deficit of blockers on the Inhuman League side. So Sparky taking well advantage. Quick star pass to Fenno.
Beautiful.
Really seamless. Wow, like blockers left, right and centre for Inhuman League. They are struggling.
Revolving door stuff. Dead Sheeran taking a seat in the box. So we're going to start with, again, a deficit.
No, they've just been released. So Slazem and Taylor Dawson have just been released. So there is only one sitting in the box currently. Just at that last second, I think.
Yeah, it was very close.
Yeah. So we have Rage up for the first time, jamming for the Inhuman League.
It's a deep rotation that the Inhuman League have got so far.
So that's the first scoreless jam. Our wonderful producer, sat next to me, has just told us. So they're keeping track. Keeping track of the stats.
The wonderful tombola.
Stats. Sorry, Herbs, it is tombolas. Tombola.
The alter ego.
Oh, look at this. So Till looks like Till having two gemma rotation. Obviously Rage dropping into this one right now. Tyne seems like a 3 gemma rotation with Dark Matter taking this lead jam right now.
Oh, massive contact from Rage, taking 60 quad bit down on turn 2.
Like, excuse me, no. Excuse me, no.
If you could just bam.
Little hop on the
Sit down.
apex jump for Rage there. And
Speaking of apex jumps.
unfortunately, it seems like that apex jump was a cut track for Rage, so they will start in the box for the next jam. So I think we're having a quick timeout. Yeah, timeout red. I think it's probably a good idea just to, settle some heads a little bit. Yeah, they've come out strong. They've come out fighting. It's a super close game. Super close game. And I know how hard Inhuman League have been working.
Yeah, absolutely. If you follow them on social media, you will have seen that they've had a number of scrims recently. They've had friends over to visit from all over to help kind of prep for this. And obviously they're also hashtag on the road to Mech.
Yes, they are.
Which is super exciting. It's just fantastic. It's great to see some different teams heading to Mech.
Yes.
Instead of sort of, and I don't mean this negatively or anything like that, but sort of quote the big ones, so to speak. And obviously there are some of those there this year as well. But it's great to see some different teams getting that opportunity as we get back into really back into the thick of things.
Yes.
Ahead of sort of big tournament play and stuff. Hopefully next year, as things continue to kind of ease up in terms of COVID and people get more comfortable. Obviously, it's still with us, and we've all done lateral flow test this weekend.
We've lost an announcer to it.
Yeah, absolutely. And if
in
she's,
advance, by the way.
Yes, yeah.
Not at the tournament.
No, and if she's listening on the feed, Panda, we do miss you. It would have been lovely to have you here with us, and you definitely are missed.
Yes.
So massive love to Panda Pandemonium. And we hope that you and the small ones are feeling a lot better.
Yes.
So big love there. But yeah, we're doing all sorts of things to make sure that we're keeping clean and tidy. But yeah, quick official timeout there.
Yes. I'm going to take this moment to say this timeout is sponsored by True Pig Vegan. Vegan, delicious skater-made chocolatey goodness, and can confirm.
Yes.
Can confirm. They have a stall here. I have already munched some vegan fudge because I'm also celiac. So.
Did you get the chocolate chip fudge?
Yeah, Gaskell, who skates for New World Order, handed me a bit of fudge earlier, and I had some yesterday. And I also had one of their pots.
Yeah.
Strawberry cheesecake pot. I was in my element. They stock up every Friday, and you've got to be quick.
Yes, yeah.
Get on their Instagram, get on their Facebook, because you have to be quick, especially in this heat.
Yes.
It is not good to be a chocolatier in this heat.
Yeah, I mean, it's been great that they've been able to do some investments and stuff recently and get some better sort of air conditioning and stuff in the unit, so that they're not quite melting as much. Aaron Husband and Ian.
Absolutely brilliant work there from Moustache, skimming through that inside line.
Yeah, somebody else who's keeping perfectly cool. Oh, beautiful footwork.
Yeah.
Straight into that solid 2-wall as Gig heads off to the penalty box for a cut.
I wonder how much of the footwork stuff we're going to see from Moustache today. I mean, could it be like a one-footed spin on the outside line or something?
No pass, no penalty.
Yeah.
Brilliant awareness from Moustache. He's not just all flair, he's got the awareness and the knowledge as well.
Exactly, yeah. So Rage has returned to the track, absolutely fighting their way through this fight in Tyne Hill, but they just seem to be like water falling down on them, which is a nightmare.
Beautiful takeoffs left, right and centre from Fenno.
Yeah, sneaky star pass.
Oh,
sneaky star pass, yeah, to Princess Punch. Did she play yesterday?
Yeah,
she did play yesterday as well, so beautiful work on that inside line.
I love how low they get. It's absolutely beautiful.
I wonder if Moustache knows that Princess Punch is back there.
I don't think.
I hope you all saw that on the stream.
I am going to walk through the jam like a sticky leg cat.
Like a bear. I'm going to jump, land on one foot, regain my balance by walking along on my hands. Why the hell not?
Princess Punch has headed to the penalty box. I believe it was a cut penalty they incurred, but she's going to take a seat, which means this next jam will be a power start to Tyne and Fear.
And they've put on Sparky.
I mean,
well, why not?
Yeah.
Why not? It looks like it was actually a forearms penalty.
My mistake.
Princess Punch.
Thank you.
No, we've actually got brilliant. They're running digital penalties this year, so we have a laptop in front of us that tells us real time what the penalties are, which is quite nice.
It's wonderful. I'll be honest, I hadn't actually looked at this because I know we were having some issues with it yesterday during the juniors games. So I made a point of not looking at it to distract myself.
Yes. Sladen was giving Sparky a really hard time up there, up front. I mean, Sladen gives everybody a hard time. Forever.
Yeah.
But
so Sparky's gotten through, but he's not lead. So lead is still open.
So, yeah, we'll see what Punch can do. Oh, Star is off, so this jam will run for 2 minutes. Or out to Dorney, who we're seeing skating for Till at the moment. I think this is their return to Till.
I believe so. Had spent some time skating with New World Order pre-pandemic.
And Lady Jerome Thunder.
Yes, absolutely. So bringing a wealth of experience coming through to the Inhuman League.
It's so interesting to watch the switch-ups.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is the full 2 minutes. So Sparky taking a 12-point jam, taking Tyne and Fear up to 62 points.
Woof. Inhuman League on 39. 18 and a half minutes remaining of this first half.
It feels like there's so much happened already. Well, so much has happened already.
Yeah. And remember, folks, that the winner of this game will go head-to-head with New World Order in the last game on this track today. And the loser will play against Sun Discomfort in the next game on this track today.
So just looking at the penalties, Inhuman League are running on 13 and Tyne and Fear on 9. So quite heavy from both sides, but I think that it's showing slightly for the Inhuman League.
Yeah.
Reduced pack sizes, it's hurtful. You've got 2 in the box currently for Inhuman League as well. So it, be good, kids.
Yeah.
Be good. I mean, again, I'm not really one to say that.
Do as you say, not as you do. Play clean, eat your veggies.
Play clean, eat your veggies.
Hydrate.
Drink your water.
Yeah. That goes for you all as well at home.
Yeah. I mean, we have some cups of teas and stuff. Yeah, so it's the third jam from Gaviscon, and they have a 100% lead rate.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yes. So really, really strong jammer in Gaviscon here. The dog are nodding along and chatting on to the house announcers there.
I hadn't realised that it's. I don't know if it's the nature of the games or whatnot. I only called one game in house yesterday on the other track, but calling in house this morning on this track, got some really nice interaction from the skaters, and it's like, oh, they can hear us. This is wonderful.
Yes. So Gaviscon is beginning the lead, but Dalcomata was actually out first. So yeah, Gaviscon's going to call that jam, pop it in the bag, start again.
And retain his 100% lead status.
Exactly. I mean, because that's all it's about, stats.
Yeah.
Stats.
Stats for the lads.
For the kids.
For the kids.
this is one thing that I've seen like so far this morning from the last game of this one is just like because the MRDA community is as a whole quite small.
Yeah.
Everybody knows everybody. Everybody just gets on. There's high fives, you know. There's low fives. There's hugs. There's cheers for oppositions and stuff. And it's all well and good.
That was rather good.
Yes. Yes. So.
Please, sir, can I have another?
Yes. Just, I remember I was like, no, I didn't mean to blow that whistle. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was like, actually, you're fine. You're fine.
Yeah, you're fine. Don't worry about it.
It's cool, bro.
It's cool. So there is an official review going on. We will find out. It's been called by Tyne and Fear, it seems.
And Mustache is going to have a seat on the jam line.
So we're going to send Tom Bowler in to be a nosy Parker. Although Beta Parker's on the house call, they should be the nosy Parker. Oh no, they are.
There we
go. There you go. Bye, Parker. Mustache just having a little sit down, mate. It's fine.
We were speaking of Parker. We were saying that we mentioned it as we came in this morning, and I mentioned it on the call. The multiverse theory has been proven as we walked in this morning, because we've got. It looks like it was possibly an incorrectly called.
Right, okay.
But there was a no, never mind. But yeah, we walked in and we saw Beat Her Parker from London as we walked in. We've got Beta Parker from East Midlands Open Roller Derby, obviously announcing with us, and there's Beta Parker for New World Order.
Peter Parker.
Peter Parker, thank you.
So it looks like Hoof has been sat down as the jammer, so it must have been a penalty from a previous jam. I think what it seems like is Tyne were going to call the official review, but the referees were already on it.
Yeah.
So, Hoof's taking a sit down, so Mustache is taking this power start. And, you know, is actually being held amazingly well by the Inhuman League wall there. Absolute lockdown. And that's not an easy thing to do.
No. I mean, but when you've got a brace like Gigantor.
Yeah, I mean, you know, the guy covers half the track on his own. And I love him to bits. There we go, Mustache call. Oh no, that's the other track. They were like, yeah, the jump's been called. No, it hasn't.
It's like we are using different whistles on both tracks. I believe with a Fox Pearl on this track and the Fox 40 on track 1. But when you've got the headsets on, the difference isn't quite as clear to hear.
Oh, Hoof, my dear, that was a cut. Yeah, just put a toe stop out on that final blocker there.
Yeah.
So Mustache is up. There we go. Mustache has called that jam for another power start. These aren't massively scoring jams.
They're not. And the differential has closed up just a little bit. Inhuman League 50, Tyne and Fear 77. We're at the halfway point of the first half. 15 minutes and change remaining.
So the penalties just keep growing and growing. We have 17 for the Inhuman League and 10 for Tyne and Fear.
That's a bit of a jump.
It is a little bit
So
of a jump, yeah.
that's one additional penalty for Tyne and Fear to 4 for Inhuman League from our last check. Smashmouth all right. They just keep coming and they just keep coming.
And they don't stop coming.
They don't stop coming.
We've got an official looking at us very strangely because we're quoting Smash
We're talking about penalties. They start coming and they don't stop coming.
So we have Dark Matter up to jam, sneaky in through, jumping over the toe stop of Dorney on that inside line. Just taking a chilled lap round.
Yeah.
Dark Matter, like, yeah, cool, whatevs. Great offense work there by 60 Quad Bit, just to breaking up that wall. Because that's what you want, like, you know, it's a solid wall. Princess Punch is fighting talk.
Them's his fighting words.
Them's his fighting words. Star is off for Hoof. They have a pivot, but they've still got the star in hand. Oh, yes,
that was
wonderful.
close.
That was very close, but beautifully held.
Staying on the toe stop kept him in bounds. Because if that wheel had gone down, that would have been out.
Big hit.
So Dark Matter picking up a cut penalty.
Oh, and Hoof picked him up forearms. So it's going to be
Very quick
seats.
jammer switch.
Yeah, super quick.
Still a minute remaining of the jam.
Oh, Hoof, my dear. Hoofy Hoof.
Came back on track, but cut his old team. You can come on track, obviously ahead of one of your own teammates. Any more than that, and it is deemed a cut. It's a bit of a frantic jam, and obviously because of the speed at which both of the jammers went to the box, Hoof sat down, and literally 2 or 3 seconds later, Dark Matter sat down. You don't have that time to reset.
No.
Barely even had time to have a breath.
You get that tunnel vision.
Yeah.
And you're just like, I just want to get on track. I just want to get on track
Yeah.
now.
And it was the pack was split. Obviously, it was still a pack by the defined rules, but it was very much
Very spread out.
yeah, it was very much red here, black there.
Yeah.
And you can almost see the thought process of, I'm coming on behind Tyne and Fear, this is fine.
Yeah, yeah. We have an adage when we coach, like, no pack, go back. Out of play, okay.
Nice.
Yeah. Because, yes, it's one thing that, I mean, obviously these are very experienced players,
Yeah.
and they know this, but when you're in that moment, it's just very hard to remember. So So that it was a quick little timeout. We're into the next jam with Gaviscon and Spooky.
60 Quad Bit starting in the box for Tyne and Fear, so pack advantage.
Sparky skips that outside line. Oh my gosh, I think a confusion. Sparky thought they were being called for a penalty, but it was not.
Gaviscon taking a huge hit.
Yeah, and Sparky just jumping the entire apex, because, you know, they can.
Some offensive jamming as both jammers reach the back of the pack.
Gaviscon, I think, is still, are they on their initial, or?
I think this is a scoring pass. Yep.
There we go. Apologies, I just clearly just missed their first pass.
It was quick. It was the recovery from the big hit that he took.
Yes, you are correct. Gigantor with a Gigantor hit.
By name and nature.
Whoop. Everybody hit the floor. There was so much to look at.
Yeah.
So much. Like, what's happening here? What's happening here? But obviously, you can see,
Yeah.
you're watching this, it's fine. Unless you've just got the sound on while you're making a cuppa or ironing or something. I mean, it is a Sunday.
Yeah.
You're probably still in bed. I would be.
Yeah.
I would be. However, we have a job to do, and we are here for your
I don't know what the time
for your
actually
pleasure.
is.
I was gonna say something, but then I changed it and omitted it. Because I'm good like that, obviously. I'm a consummate professional. Exactly, Snooks. Exactly, my love.
But we can't say that without sounding like something else.
Yeah, it's got an A in it.
Yeah.
So, officials are just having a little quick conflab, a bit of a chat, just making sure everybody's okay. Is everybody hydrated? You know, what are you having for tea? Have you got your lunch packed?
Have you got to work the bank holiday? Hope not.
No.
I am quite glad that I don't.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to be tired.
Well, as far as I understand, there's quite a few people that aren't working the bank holiday. Therefore, the Big Bucks, who are the local team here, have said that there's going to be a few of them propping up the bar this evening.
Nice.
One of the first things that Sparky said to me yesterday, he was like, "So what's happening with the after party?"
Yeah.
And I was like, "Mate, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't live here." So, yeah.
And I'm like, this is no longer my neck of the woods.
I was like, someone will be doing something. Someone. It has to happen.
Actually, while we've got a moment, shout out to both Sparky and Fubar, who were also in action yesterday.
They were, but
doing
off skates.
Off skates, yes, doing their junior coaching thing. Recently both announced as part of the coaching squad for Team GB Juniors. And interestingly, Sparky had a very fetching leopard print coat that he was wearing between games. It was a definite look.
It was definite look.
Yeah. But we are back into the action.
Yeah, spinnies for Mustache.
Gava's gone with a massive cut on Eek. She was just there. She was like, "Hello,
I
am here."
But conversely, Princess Punch was at the back. Mustache immediately heard the out of play call and just cut straight back in.
Yep.
So that again, like we're saying, no pack, go back.
Yeah.
Out of play. Okay. Little duck and dive on the outside for Mustache, and yep. So they're going to freeze Gaviscon in the box again. So it's not only skill. I think the skill levels are comparable between these teams. I think it's that. I think there's some very, very smart play coming from Tyne and Fear here. Again, we said penalties as well. They do cause issues, which is unfortunate. You know, it's Inhuman League are up to 23 penalties. We've got 1 on 4 already.
Yeah.
It is really showing the strain.
Yeah.
Dark Matter straight out in lead.
Yeah, that point spread is widening. 64 plays 113 in favour of Tyne and Fear. Gaviscon back on track as Dark Matter completes a scoring pass.
Just a little one-footed hop. You know, not to be outdone, Gaviscon's just going to leap as well. Didn't think he needed to, but, you know, why not? Why not, my love?
Rest your beans, mate.
Yeah. I'm so happy. Nope. Oh, yeah, well caught.
Yeah.
Good decisions. Good decisions, Dark Matter. And Gaviscon going around. Didn't expect Fubar to be there.
Yeah, he was on a...
He was like, yeah, I'm going. Oh, wait, there's a Fubar.
He had a one-way ticket going anywhere and then went, oh no.
Again, some great work, offense work by 60 Quad, but their ability to switch between defense and offense is fantastic.
Dark Matter picking up a cut penalty. I did wonder as he came along the inside line, I thought I saw a bit of straddling.
Yeah. So this jam will run for the full 2 minutes. We've only got 30 seconds left of it, though.
I think he was sat down before we hit 30, so he may well be released in time.
We shall see. We shall see. But if not, it's going to be a very, very quick release.
Yeah, absolutely. Like one of those safety lanyard clips.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was out in time.
Literally just out, saw him step straight away. So yeah, we're it's woof, what's going on here? So we don't have time. I was going to say, did we want to go through the rosters, but yeah, we definitely don't have time for this one.
I was about to say I like a challenge, and then saw it was 25 seconds. I was like, no. I did manage to run through a roster yesterday between jams and ended up putting myself nearly into an Asper attack.
So we got Sparky versus Hoof, and Hoof is your lead jammer.
Sparky
Yeah, Sparky not far behind. We were both saying the same thing. Like, Sparky's one speedy and
Bouncy jammer.
I was going to say levitating.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think the Hoof just tried to get the points that they could, because obviously they'd realised that Sparky had got all 4, so Hoof just had to get all of those 4 before they called it.
And we've got Mustache and Rage jamming for your delectation.
Slayzem is in the box. Rage tiptoeing around that inside line.
Was also skating backwards for a brief period.
Yes. Mustache taking an absolute duck and dive around the outside to overtake and get that lead jammer.
We've
Quick
had a star
stop.
pass.
Yeah, that's Fenno. Fenno passing through pretty much unchallenged at that point. Yes. The good thing about a lot of the Tyne and Fear jammers, and to be fair, a lot of the Till jammers as well, is that they have such a quick change of direction.
Barrel roll.
Barrel roll!
I knew we'd get one.
Yeah. Quick change of direction and then like absolute power speed away.
Yeah.
Like, and beautiful ability to do that. Big offense by Gigantor to let Fenno through there.
Rage and Knievel have got some really nice 2-work going on,
Yes.
causing some major issues for Mustache at the moment. They've managed to take him off and recycle him a couple of times now, and it's really just, and
Yeah.
again, Gigantor again with that brace. He's not doing like.
He's just yeeting people around is what he's doing.
He's just offering that bit of stability.
Yeah. Fenno's sticking their rear through the 3 wall of Tyne and Fear just to get those 3 points.
Yeah, he's like, I know I don't need to get my whole body through. It's all in the hips.
Squish it in that hips.
It's all in the hips. It's all in the hips.
So Inhuman League actually take the majority of the points in that jam.
Beautiful.
23-12.
Yeah, and that takes them over the century. So we are down to a 31 point deficit.
Dark Matter trying to take that inside while Hoof takes the outside, just clicked off, switches it up for the outside to take lead. I mean, personally, I would not want to go up against any of these walls. You know, that's just my personal preference. Oh, little smack from Dark Matter on Hoof to get him to the inside.
Love a butt block.
Yeah, just a cheeky one, just a little. Like when the jammer's going at so much speed that all it takes is just a tiny little boop.
Yeah.
Princess Punch is moving so quickly that Dark Matter almost didn't see them.
Yeah.
So stats from the stat man. That is Tombola. 72% lead jammer status for Tyne and Fear versus 22% for Till. Now, I don't feel that scoreline reflects that at all.
No.
I think Tyne and Fear are running jams a bit longer.
Yes. Yeah, we've definitely seen that, especially in the last couple of jams. Because they know that their defense has got it locked.
Yeah. I am intrigued to see, because we have 3 minutes left in this half, I am intrigued to see what happens in the second half. Again, I'm sorry to bring it back, everybody, but Inhuman League are currently sitting on 27 penalties. 3 of which are on, three players are on 4 penalties.
Yeah.
Now, if you want to, unless, they calm down for the second half, you are going to have 3 foul-outs.
Yeah. the potential is very real. Right now, we've got Fenno as your lead jammer, calling that jam ultra quick.
Sparky got 3.
Yeah, 3 to 4.
Yeah. So, yeah, you can see that's what they wanted to do, but unfortunately, Sparky is quicker than a cat on a hot tin roof, as the saying goes.
One I've not had for a long time.
I know, I was just trying to pick ones up.
Mixing up the analogies. So as we have a quick bit of track repair, run you through the roster for this game. Inhuman League skating red, we've got 07 Dead Sheeran, 041 Slays Them. Number 1 is Wackel Relch, 5 is Gaviscon, 82 Princess Punch, 87 Hoof, 90 Dawny, 95 Nix, 100 Taylor Dawson, 182 Knievel, 644 Giganta, 665 Rage, 810 Fenno, and 6319 Pipkin.
And for Tyne and Fear, we have. Sorry, I'm going to take this one because you've got crossed out. I've got the full one. So number 1, Dark Matter, 111 Nibosh, 13 Pablo Diablo, 137 Fubar, 1905 Eek, 320 Kraken, 333 Terremoto, 367 Outshoulder, 64 60 Quad Bit, 66 Damn Nasty, 808 Roland Nolan, 931 Mustache, and 99 Sparky.
Some beautiful interaction going on there. 60 Quad Bit holding Hoof up at the front of the pack. Mustache is your lead jammer, but Hoof is your foremost jammer. He's now put a second scoring pass. And 60 Quad Bit, there was some real one-on-one blocking action going on. And as Hoof has come round on his scoring pass, he's really kind of doing the old kind of wrestling up with the arm to get the crowd going.
Yeah.
It was a really something I feel like I've not seen in forever at a roller derby event. That kind of hyping up the crowd, it was so nice.
Yeah. Mustache has taken off the star. 60 Quad Bit is the pivot, but we'll see if he needs that. Lovely spin around by Kraken into the path of Hoof, but Hoof is going for a cut track, unfortunately. Yeah. So Star Pass has been completed. 60 Quad Bit is now your active jammer. But there was a big hit off. I think, to be honest, they landed it fine, but again, just reset, just be sure. Playing itself. And
jam coming to its natural end.
Not sure. Timeout. Official review.
All right. Didn't see who it was called by.
I think with Dark Matter being straight into the centre there,
it's fair.
Him.
Fair. So 14 points picked up by Hoof and the Inhuman League in that one, versus 4 for Tyne and Fear.
Yeah, gap is closing.
Yeah,
Gap is closing.
just 20 points now, 128 to 148. Just 1 second left on the period clock for this half. So yeah, that's. Ooh.
Yeah, I think the second half, Hoof is going to have to be careful.
Yeah, he's now in the hot zone.
He is in the hot zone. 5 penalties. I don't ever want to say that it all comes down to penalties, but unfortunately it does.
Yeah, there's penalties don't mean prizes.
They don't at all. But we're we've got some track repair, we've got some official reviews going on, we've got some chats.
And this official review brought to you by Double Threat Skates. We are lucky enough to have them in-house with us this weekend. But of course, if you haven't been able to make it over to us, you can also find them online or visit them at their brick and mortar store in London. They can help you with all of your skate requirements and questions. Wonderful people, very knowledgeable, and they can sort you out.
And as I understand it, our league have sent us their requirements for T-shirts, and we're going to take a rucksack home apparently.
Superb. Oh yeah, we need
Yeah.
need to do that.
Oh gosh, that's going to be, yeah. The wonderful Tombola has just passed us information of 15 out of 20 of the jams, both teams have scored.
Wow.
That's an interesting statistic. Very
Yeah.
interesting. That doesn't happen very often. In comparison to the New World Order versus SDRD game this morning, where there were a lot of jams where SDRD were held to very, very zero. So, the official review was that the Tyne were asking for a back block called on the Till Jammer. It seems to be obviously that has been upheld because Sparky has now got a power start and spinning and jumping their way around through as lead jammer.
So yeah, this will be our final jam of the half. Sparky coming in like the slightest wrecking ball.
Comes in like a conker.
Conker that you varnished up to the nines. Boiled it in vinegar and whatever it is that kids do.
Yeah. So that jam takes us to half-time. Quite an interesting game that we've had here today.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So I hope that you're going to stick with us for the second half and for the rest of the day. In fact.
Please do.
Just to let you know, if you didn't already, so after this game, the loser of the first game this morning, which was the loser was SDRD versus New World Order. So the loser of this game will go see SDRD in the next game at 1:30, and the winner of this game will be seeing New World Order at 3:30 as a first-second position playoff.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. So we are going to let you folks go grab a break, grab yourself a cup of tea, coffee, or non-caffeinated beverage of your choice.
Yeah. It's probably enough time to make a bacon sarnie.
Or alternative.
Yeah. Other breakfast options are available.
I might try and shovel something in my face as well.
Yes.
Big love to you all. We'll see you back here in approximately 8.5 minutes.
Ciao.
Ciao.
Good morning.
Good morning. We are back on track here. I was going to say we haven't got a jammer for Tyne and Fear, but there's Doc Matter.
Yeah.
There they are. Hello.
Just
Are you
stealthed
hiding
in.
behind someone?
It's just like, nothing to see here. Move along.
Yeah, it's a really, really interesting first half. I mean, enjoyable, obviously.
Obs.
But, like, there is a lot going on.
So we've got some wonderful stats from our wonderful Tombola. So Tyne and Fear, he's broken down the percentage of points, team points. So 8-3-1 for Tyne and Fear. That is, where's my brain? Mustache. He's got 57 points, which is 37.5% of the whole team points. 99 Sparky, 47%, 31% of the whole team points. And number one, which is Dark Matter, is 48 points, which is 31%.
And from the Inhuman League, we've got number 87, who is Hoof, has 42% of the points, which is 54 points. Gaviscon has 37 points, which is 29%. And number 810, Fenno, has picked up 26 points, which is 20% of the points.
So on that last jam was Dark Matter versus Gaviscon. Gaviscon taking 8 further points.
So again, they've managed to zip it back up, just 20 points, 136 to 156.
That's maths I can do. That's maths I can do.
Yeah. I had a similar thing in the SDRD NWO game where it was 61 plays 51. I was like, oh, that's a 90-point differential. I can do that.
Up next we have Sparky, just testing out those walls and then taking the outside. Oh, that was a beautiful dance around Taylor Dawson to get that lead jammer status. Hoof not far behind. Okay. Running that jam a little bit longer. Oh, that's a forearms penalty for Sparky. So Hoof is going to run this jam for the full 2 minutes.
The thing I like about Sparky is he gets a penalty and he hustles his butt to the box.
That's what you like as a bench coach.
Yeah.
I'm just going to say how much I love that.
There are, and this isn't speaking specifically to this game. It's a general thing.
Yeah.
There are so many players who just amble to the box.
Yeah, you're like, hurry up!
Your penalty doesn't start until you sit down.
Like, literally, kiss that seat.
Yeah.
Hurry up and kiss that seat.
Make friends.
You did a naughty, pay for your time.
Yeah.
Sparky straight out of the box, outside, jumping. I wonder if you just can hear the...
Yeah,
coming from the bench.
nobody's booing. It's hoof.
Hoof.
It's a long, drawn-out hoof.
And when Hoof and Nix got married, it changed to
That's so wholesome.
right? It's beautiful. So Sparky taking another lap. Hoof seems to be stuck a little bit by that Tyne and Fear wall. But they've only got 9 seconds left of this jam. We'll see what happens. Commando roll by Hoof.
After a non-instigated shirt whip by Princess Punch, kind of grabbed him and pulled him through into a barrel roll.
It's okay, Pipkin. Nobody saw. Nobody saw.
That's what he gets for not bringing the Jaffa Cakes, Peter Parker.
Oh no! Did that happen?
We asked him during the first game, and I was like, on the mic, I was like, Pipkin. And he turned around, he was like, yeah. I was like, did you remember the Jaffa Cakes? And his face just dropped. We do have an official review.
Yes.
What have you done, Gaviscon?
What? How very dare you enter the track for a brand new jam?
They're pre-reviewing. They're preempting that he's just going to do something.
Yeah. It's an official review in advance.
Yeah. We know he's shifty.
Yeah, it's the way he gets through the pack. It's just shifty. Someone can't get through the pack like that. Like,
We're now just looking at him, skating around, just shaking our heads at him.
for no reason. So I think we should continue on from Parker's conversation yesterday.
Go on.
If you were an animal, what hat would you wear?
Oh, they've asked me this before. Are we also allowing mythical animals?
I don't know. You would have to confirm with Parker as to as to the rules of this. But I say I'd allow it.
Okay. What's yours?
It's a tapir with a fascinator.
Oh, that's wonderful. that's beautiful. Yeah.
My tapir is my favourite animal.
Yeah.
I love tapirs.
Oh, I got you that little badge. The tapir.
Yeah, a tapir.
There's a little tapir sat in a teacup. That's a difficult one. I mean, the reason I asked about mythical animals, my brain instantly went dragon.
I do love dragons.
But like a really small dragon.
A small. Very super small.
Yeah,
like in the palm of your hand.
Yeah,
small.
yeah. And I feel like it would have to be wearing like a... I'm thinking sort of like Fagin-style battered top hat at like a jaunty angle.
It has to be jaunty.
Yeah.
It has to be jaunty.
Yeah.
I like it. Parker's was a cat with a flat cap, but the ears have to be going through the middle of the flat cap.
Oh, well, that's wonderful.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I know like people can't write in and tell us what theirs are, but I'd really, if you want to go onto the Five Nations event page and like let us know or something.
Yeah, just like post random stuff.
Yeah, just literally just an animal and a hat, and then people will like be like, "What the hell?"
Confuse the event organisers.
Yeah, completely.
Equally, if you know us personally and you have us as friends on Facebook, feel free to post it on our walls.
Yeah.
Or message us. We are back to the action.
There's derby happening.
Yeah, there's some roller derby.
Spark, there's Dark Matter, one-footed glide round the outside. Gaviscon chasing, shiftily chasing.
He's mad because this breaks his streak.
It did. It broke his lead streak. I mean, but he's out first before Dark Matter, so can't be that mad. Yeah, Tyne holding signals from the bench for Dark Matter to run that jam. Nice, like smooth pass for Dark Matter on that outside line there. So we are running at 8-8. Obviously, currently Gaviscon is in the pack, but this is the second pass. Dark Matter on the third.
Some really, really beautiful blocking and recycling from Terremoto and Nibosh.
Yes.
From Tyne and Fear. We had Nibosh who was initially running the anchor, and it was Terremoto and Fubar just kind of swinging and doing the recycling.
That 3-wall right now is beautiful. Like they literally just trapped Gaviscon like between them. I liked it. I liked it.
I like it a lot.
So I think they may just run this for the entire 2 minutes. Like
yeah, I mean we've got 24 seconds to go. We've got 21 seconds to go.
We also have Nibosh is now on 5 penalties as well. So we have one from each team on 5 penalties. Obviously the difference being that the Inhuman Leagues is a jammer and Tyne and Fierce is a blocker. So
yeah, I mean,
let's see how this pans out.
At the very least, Hoof is consistent. 4 of his 5 penalties are cuts. And there's the one forearm in the middles.
Yeah. So for that jam, the Inhuman League took 24, even though Dark Matter got lead, as opposed to 21 by Tyne and Fear. We have Fenno up to jam. There he is. With the Tyne and Fear jammers, please stop hiding from me. Like, I was like, where are you? And it was Sparky. I swear they're invisible. Oh, Fenno tried to do a bit of jam and drama and action, but too spicy for you.
What are you, a knick-knack?
Too sparky for you.
Apex jump from Sparky.
It's so spicy.
It's a muy caliente.
Muy.
Those scores closing up, 181 to 193.
I think Donnie needs to put his glasses on.
What makes you say that?
He was skating past squinting at the score. Sorry, Donnie, we love you. But like, mate.
I have a fond memory as we're in a timeout when a team that I used to line up for. I remember being very concerned that one of our jammers was having a bad day. They were every time I looked at them, they looked really miffed. They were just staring at the track, looking really like real stink eye. And I was like, skater, are you okay? And they were like, yeah, why? I was like, you look so mad.
I'm mad at the world
and they
that
were
I
like,
can't see.
And they were like, what? And I was like, this is your face. And I imitated. And they were like, oh, no. I'd ordered some more contact lenses, but they didn't arrive before the game. So, and I can't skate in my glasses, so I'm skating partially sighted today. And I'm just trying to see the track. I was like, oh, I see. I was like, are you sure you shouldn't be wearing your glasses? And they were like, no, they cost me far too much money to play roller derby. And then I was like, okay. But yeah, so like their eyesight wasn't that bad, but trying to see the other side of the track from the bench meant that they were super squint. They looked so bad.
So mad. So, the overlay is saying official review. But I'm not 100% sure what is happening, my dear. So there's been a lot of conversations. People are returning to benches. I mean, when we know, you'll know.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, you know, we wouldn't hold that information from you or anything.
Yeah, we're not like information dragons.
Hoarding it. We're stats dragons.
I mean, we're not. We're the opposite of stats dragons.
Yeah, we're very generous stats dragons.
Yeah.
Like, they give to charity. Not that we're saying we charity or anything, but you know what I mean? Oh, I can't keep digging this hole any further. I'm sorry. Stuff.
I now can't get out of my head. Stats for the lads.
Stats for the lads. Oh.
Thank you both. We're being treated very well by our production crew, not just Tom Bowler, but the wonderful folks at Real Time Events, who are, of course, running the stream for us this weekend. Fantastic setup across 2 tracks, bringing all of this roller derby action in and around your eyes and your ears. So if you are enjoying what you're seeing this weekend, please do give them a like and a follow on Instagram, Facebook, find them on YouTube. I believe once the event is all done, you will be able to watch all of this back when it's uploaded. They're usually reasonably quick getting things uploaded. I was about to try and explain all the technical stuff in the background. I don't know what it is.
there's screens and there's microphones.
Yeah, you know much better than I do.
No, I pretend.
It's all an illusion.
It's all an illusion. So, just a quick note, the reason why we are on a timeout at the moment is because the medic for this track is currently needed on the other track, and we cannot continue play without a medic.
Right, absolutely. Yeah, of course. That's totally fair enough. As you will know if you've ever heard me announce in-house, and probably if you've heard me not so much on the stream, because we're able to continue kind of having conversations about things, but the safety and well-being of our skaters and officials and our volunteers is absolutely paramount, and we'll always put that above anything else.
Yeah.
And I think it's actually in the rules about sort of medics and having one required at all times for play.
I think so. Even if not, it's a good thing to have.
Yeah.
I very much believe in it. Yeah. So, what should we talk about?
I want to give a massive shout out on the subject of volunteers to all of our officials this weekend.
Oh yeah.
The caliber of officials that we've got is just absolutely outstanding. Up and down the board, we've got officials who have done international tournaments. We've got officials who have worked World Cups, European Championships, both MRDA and WFTDA. It's outstanding, and it's so brilliant that Five Nations, this showcase, were able to put this on and give all of these officials the opportunity to get back to doing what they really enjoy, and to help facilitate the skaters to get back to play.
Yes.
And get things really going again. Obviously, there's been quite a few events sort of all over the country over the last few months, but this really does feel like we're kind of getting our teeth back into things.
Yes. yes. I mean, it was such a weird but also absolutely amazing feeling to walk into this room yesterday. Like, we are seeing people that we haven't seen in person in years.
Yeah.
Everybody is so happy to be here.
Yeah.
And yeah, everybody, like, it's just been a fantastic atmosphere, I think.
Yeah, I mean, you saying like people we haven't seen in years. I realised when she came over and said hello at half time, Eek.
Yes.
I realised the last time that I saw her was when I announced with her at the England Men's Roller Derby Christmas event
Yes.
in 2019.
So
And it's like,
odd, isn't it?
it's like, what? And like, I'm really happy that like we've caught up a lot on Facebook and we've had like calls over Messenger. If you don't know, Eek in her spare time,
Foster's kittens.
yeah, fosters kittens, and it's absolutely brilliant. Her and Dark Matter do this. They've got their own cats, but they also foster kittens either sort of that have been dumped or need rescuing.
Yeah.
Sometimes like kittens that have special needs and stuff
Yeah.
like that. She's hand-reared a lot of kittens. I think she's fostered over 100 kittens at this point.
Something like that, isn't it?
Yeah,
Until they're ready to go to their forever homes.
yeah, it's absolutely amazing what they do, and like keeping these connections going throughout lockdown and kind of looking after each other in that community spirit. I know that we've had a couple of calls where I've not been doing so great, and she's just like, I might have put something on Facebook, and within like 10 minutes I've had a call on Messenger, and it's a video call, and she's just sat in the kitten room, and she's just like, we're just chatting and she's playing with kittens.
I mean, if that's not friendship, I don't know what is.
Yeah, it's just great, and that's the roller derby community, and being able to reconnect with people like that in person it's priceless.
Yeah. The hugs, all of the hugs. Obviously consensual on both sides.
Exactly.
And we, you know, it's been one of those things. It's like everybody that you speak to is like, "Are you hugging?"
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's really great, because I know both of us have always been hugging people,
We are tactile people.
and it's been really nice to have pretty much everyone. Actually, yeah, everyone that I've seen and approached has kind of approached with open arms and gone, like you say, are you hugging? Nobody's just gone in without, as you say, without consent. And it's really nice to see everybody being so respectful, and some people are still wanting to distance, and that's totally fine.
That's fine.
And we respect that, and sometimes you're not comfortable, sometimes you are, and it's going sort of as and when you feel appropriate. And some people are still shielding, and some people are still vulnerable. And that's valid.
Yeah. You seem to be looking. Oh, so I think they're giving the opportunity to skate around to keep everybody warm. And big smiles from Slays them there. A terror if you're going up against them on track. Sweet as pie and the rest of the time. And that's what I love. Like, you can be absolutely terrified of someone on track and then speak to them off the track and everything is completely wonderful. You see, there's some chats going on. You've got Giganto and 64 Cockpit, you know, chatting between the teams. Like, this is what it's about.
Yeah.
This is.
Yeah. Knievel and Nibosh, and just people getting together.
So I think a lot of us, and I know like from personal experience, like a lot of the Tyne and Fear lot, a lot of the Till lot, they've been around in this community for a long time. They've been around in the same circles for a long time.
Yeah.
It's, you know, you can't help but chat on with these people.
Yeah. And I know what you were saying during the first half but it's great to see some old faces coming back, like 64 quad bit coming back from injury and ill health. And it's always great seeing Dark Matter on track because, as you say, he's been doing this since the dawn of time. First team he skated on was the Tyrannosaurus X's. But what's really nice with Tyne and as well is seeing a lot of new faces. Seeing that they're obviously growing the league, which is great, especially after the last couple of years, and seeing that these new skaters are coming in and they're filling this space and they're fitting in and they're working, and it's that development, and to see that the growth is still there.
The growth is still there, and you've got such experienced skaters to learn from and to grow with. Big heart hands there from Gigantor.
Have you realised that his heart hands don't heart anymore? They're just an O. It's like he's constantly calling an official review.
I would like to call an official review on you, announcers. How very dare you? You are not on the track. I'll take that as an official review.
Yeah. There you go, that's heart hands.
We get everybody to do the heart hands for you, lot.
If we catch them early enough as they come round, it should be on the camera.
Yeah.
Go for punch. No, she's too focused.
Yeah, she's got the star on. Way too focused.
Got Pipkin.
Yes, Pipkin.
Love you, Pipkin.
Everybody, heart hands.
There we go. Oh my God, did he hear us?
Yeah, we're getting everybody to do heart hands. We have a sausage behind us. Hey, sausage.
My sweet summer child.
Yes, sausage was skating and was very awesome yesterday for Tiger Bay Brawlers.
We're super proud of them.
Yes. I just cut you. Shref nearly been taken out by a skater.
Yeah, taking his life in his own hands.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, he's wearing shoes and they're wearing skates. I'm pretty sure who would come out.
Yeah, he stood there, sturdy and an unmovable force. I've seen what he's been doing at the gym.
Yeah.
He's been pulling a Fergie. He's been working on his fitness. I'd love to know how many people watch this back and they're like, what are they saying about me?
They might never know. Yeah, I think we're going for a bit longer on this timeout. What we're going to do is we're going to save you from ourselves for a bit, save our voices, because we've got the rest of the day to go, my lovely.
Yes, we do.
And I need a refill of water. So, if we're just going to leave you with the view on the track for a bit, just keep the volume as it is, and as soon as you hear us talking again, we'll be back right on the action, okay?
Absolutely. If we have any updates for you, we will, of course, come back to you and let you know if we have any new information.
Yeah.
So we'll come back to you when we can. But for the time being, we might see if we can get any skaters to do any fancy spins or something.
Yeah.
Keep you entertained. Dinner on a show.
Yeah.
But for the time being, we'll save you from listening to us waffle on, and just enjoy the view of these fantastic skaters just rolling around.
Yes, exactly. Speak to you soon.
Thanks, folks.
Bye. Hello, folks, and welcome back. The teams have been given the go-ahead by the medics, so they were just having a quick warm-up, and we'll be back to the action now.
Yeah, checked in. Everybody's okay. No serious issues. Just a bit of unwellness.
So,
It's a hot day, and that's causing some issues to some people. So when we say like keep hydrated and look after yourselves, we mean it.
we mean it, yeah.
Like this weather isn't a joke.
No. So up on the jam line we have Dark Matter, who is currently hugging Knievel. I think that's okay because the jam hasn't been called yet. And we got Princess Punch, who is gone.
Goodbye.
Gone.
Bang, and the jammer's gone.
All right, Barry Scott.
Hi, I'm Barry Scott, and I'm commentating this roller derby game.
You're not shouting loud enough for Barry Scott.
I don't want to do that to the people.
No, me neither.
I feel like maybe people haven't realised that not only is she through, but they're on a second scoring pass.
Yeah. Those little hoppity-skippity jumpers.
And we're over 30 seconds through, and Dark Matter's only just completing his initial.
But he's been given a cut track, unfortunately.
Oh, no.
So yeah, like Princess Punch is just gonna let this go.
And this is now a one-point game.
And yes, they have a point.
Squeaky bum time.
Yeah, that's it. Lead change.
Yep.
There we go.
And that's 200. Blackjack.
But yeah, unfortunately, like Till are still hemorrhaging blockers left, right, and centre.
Yeah, Fubar just got a blocking out of play.
We have three skaters on 5 penalties for the Inhuman League, 2 on 5 for Tyne and Fiat. This is such a penalty-heavy game.
Yeah, I just saw Rex on the bench, indicated to call it off, just as Princess did, and he just looked so happy.
Yeah.
It looked like the father from, as I picture it in my head, the father from the poem Jabberwocky, like, come to my arms, my beamish boy.
So we have Hoof is your jammer and holds it on the outside just to get a lead. But Darkmire is out, jumping into chasing.
Yeah, who kind of threw himself through that back.
Yeah, like I am getting out. But they are running it long, which gives Dark Matter time to get and duck under the Inhuman League wall. I think they probably run it longer to get their blockers back, which they have now. Yeah, literally that's what they were doing.
Yeah.
So yeah, Inhuman League pulling away is 212 to 201. 11 points. But we know as announcers and as knowing the sport that is nothing.
we know as announcers and people that have been doing this for over a decade.
Yeah. So we have Sparky and Gaviscon up next. We have 1 Tyne and Fiat blocker in the box, full complement of Till. And I mean, but I genuinely don't know for how long, but yeah.
That's 3 leads for 3 for Inhuman League.
Yeah, Sparky's struggling a bit up front there. Gaviscon is now on their scoring pass.
Amazing work by Fenno.
Yeah, Sparky just taking a second to check that they were inbounds and it wasn't a cut, but apparently it was. I think it might have been the takeoff, not necessarily the landing, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So Gaviscon is literally just going to go for it.
I think Sparky went into the box a little bit hard there. It doesn't look like he's been issued an additional penalty, though.
So we have
Nebosh now on 6 penalties as well.
backward skating, 1-footed call off from Gaviscon. Nice.
Yeah. Gaviscon with the arabesque call off. And It's a 6.4. The Russian judges loved it.
Yes. 14-point jam there for Gaviscon. 0 for Sparky. But Sparky is standing, and Hoof is up to jam. I think that was a quickie timeout. Oh, Darkbat is in the middle again. Something's wrong. Or they perceive something's wrong. There's a bit of a chatter going on. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, our penalty box manager is having a conversation with, I believe, our head skating official.
That might have something to do what you mentioned.
Yes.
Small guns?
I believe our PBMs are empowered.
That's
yes,
it.
so yeah,
Correct.
a misconduct penalty has been assessed. And it looks like it is just a straight misconduct and not gross misconduct. I think if my hand signals are correct, so Sparky's going to sit back down. Tom Bowler there obviously clocked the conversation as well, because the thing is, Tom Bowler can't hear what we're saying, so he's passing us information that he's spotting, and it's on point, which is flipping wonderful. But I don't think he'd realised that I was looking at that as well. It's my penalty box manager brain.
Spidey senses.
But yeah, so Sparky will sit back down, serve the remainder of the penalty that he was standing for, as well as 30 seconds for that misconduct for the
Knocking over the penalty box.
the messy entry.
Messy entry.
Shenanigans.
All of the shenanigans. Yeah, Hoof is your lead jammer. He's just taking it slow and steady, isn't he? Like, that's the best that you can do right now.
Yeah.
I think it's the best thing for everybody involved. Let's just chill out for a bit.
I mean, that still only takes Sparky to 3 penalties, though.
Donnie literally holding Hoof in the pack right there. Sparky out, gone. That's it. Sparky ducking and diving behind Pablo Diablo just to try and get some of the points in there, which he did. Got
Points.
2 points on the board. So that was should be 203 to Tyne and Fear, 6 for the Inhuman League for Hoof, which takes him to 29 points. Woof. Woof. Like, why did they do this to us? Why did they hurt our hearts so? Like, they make us so anxious.
That's why they love me.
So we got Darkmaster up and Gaviscon again. And Gaviscon is out and lead jammer once again. Darkmaster hot on his heels. Okay, so Darkmatter scooched through for 4, and because I think Gaviscon trying to call that before Darkmatter could get through, but too spicy. Way too spicy.
Too slow.
Princess Punch, obviously very effective last time. So why not put them up to jam again?
Like, obviously because we've been up to Liverpool and stuff, and the Leeds double header, and then the Liverpool versus the World thing. Like, we've seen a lot of Punch this year.
Yes.
And I am not mad about it at all.
Princess Punch taking the lead.
She's brilliant. She's one of those skaters that I can watch them go just all day.
Yeah.
All day, son. She's tenacious, and she's fierce.
And called off that jam before Sparky could get a point in.
Yep.
Yeah.
And she's a great all-rounder. Brilliant communicator, fantastic jammer, killer blocker.
Yeah.
Just, like, got to be a coach's, like, dream.
Yes, that's it. I mean, sometimes you don't want the best skaters. I'm not saying that Princess Punch is one of the best skaters, but you don't have to be the best skater. You just need to be coachable.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we were talking about this last night.
Hoof out and gone. I mean, it did sound like a tiny elephant as it did it, but we're okay with that. Tiny elephants can jump too.
Yeah.
Jesus, the toe stops on. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened that break, but Till have done something.
I mean, they might not have had the Jaffa cakes, but it looks like they had the orange segments.
Yeah. But they do, though, apparently. That's their thing.
Yeah.
Orange segments are half time.
Science.
So quicker to tuck repair. So just more stats from our tombola here. That's a 7th lead in succession for Till.
Wow.
And they have scored in every jam in the second half. Factual facts, except now, and we've jinxed it. So, well.
Oh no.
Oh no, Sparky. Oh, you do this to me. Beautiful
Don't go
call off.
breaking my heart.
Beautiful, beautiful call off. 4 done.
Cool, fine, done, wicked.
Wicked. And we have just over 14 minutes left of this half. I mean, it's. Who knows what's going to happen?
Yeah, this.
Well,
Tyne
a timeout is going to happen.
Yeah, Tyne calling a timeout.
Yeah.
Timeout brought to you by Double Threat Skates. As we mentioned, if you have somebody here that is able to pick stuff up for you, please encourage them to do so, or you can visit them online or at their brick and mortar store in London.
Also take a moment to mention True Pig vegan chocolates. Some of the best around. Derby owned and run. Like I said earlier today, they relaunch all of their stock on Fridays, so you have to get in quick.
12 p.m.
12 p.m. And for me, who doesn't do that sort of thing, midday.
Just the stuff that they can do with chocolate. It's just
It's unbelievable.
wizardry.
So that's our timeout over. We'll have the hoof, and we have dark matter.
It's the Hoofenator.
Hoof, the big golden Labrador. That's what Nick's called him.
See, now my brain is like, well, he's wearing red. He's Clifford the Big Red Dog. Taking a big hit there from Fubar, gets knocked on the outside, and then Fubar gets knocked off on the outside.
Still recycles though. Yeah. So Hoof is your lead jammer, but it is Dark Matter that is out first.
I think he wants him to call it.
I think so. Unfortunately, Hoof, bless him, doesn't always hear.
Did you see the slightly cheeky thumbs up that Dark Matter gave him as he skated past? He was like, cheers, got the points.
Yeah. Because Dark Matter walked away from that with 4
Unanswered points.
unanswered points.
Naughty, very naughty.
I do love a cheeky points grab.
Yeah.
Cheeky points grab. Smiles on the jam line, smiles on the jam line. Living it.
Both teams now with a skater on 6 penalties. Fenno having just picked up a multiplayer block at the end of the last jam.
I mean, something's obviously happened to Hoof as well, because like they've not got any more penalties this half.
Touch wood.
Touch wood. Sorry, we announced a curse. No more announces curses. Quad bit. Why do you look so intense? Why?
It's got the blue steel going on today.
Yeah. Gaviscon's like, sorry, did I roll my eyes out loud? Yay! Do a spin. Do a kickflip.
Did request a kickflip this morning in-house. Didn't get one.
No, it's not quite the same. I reckon Sparky would have done one for you.
Yeah. Oh! Dinner and a show for those in-house.
Right? Well, it's because you've got Parker and Haiti. They're just like... Sparky's just like, nah.
Got to set a good example for the kids.
For the kids.
For the kids. I really have no faith in this chair.
For the kids. Sorry, I'm just, like, we honestly are just having the times of our life right now. We're just. Oh, this is terrible. What was the response there? I missed it.
So I just took my headset off to shout at Sparky to say, do it for the kids. Because obviously he's now a juniors coach. Okay, we'll come back to that in a moment.
Yeah.
And he was like, no, man. Because then we'll have to get that medics over and nobody wants that. And I was like, that is a fair point.
I love how Geordie he is.
So it looks like that timeout was because in addition to the multiplayer block, Fenner had also incurred a cut penalty. So what we were going through just then was a foul-out procedure and having him replaced in the box with another skater to serve the remainder of his penalty.
Oh no, Sparky, you got a forearms penalty, you silly sausage.
Taking it up to 4.
Yes. I mean, 4's fine.
Yeah, he's got a variety.
Yeah, I mean, we're 3/4 of the way through the 3/4 of the way through the great game, like, you know.
Hoof starting with the power jam.
And a squish on the inside by Slazem and Giganto, although Fubar was loose. And that's it.
There's a moose loose about this hoose.
There's a Fubar loose about this hoose.
Yeah.
And in Geordie. But Hoof is out in the lead.
He is.
Just slow my face down.
Slow it down.
There's words there.
Princess Punch making her way back on track. She was serving the time for Fenno.
Just called it a little bit too late because Sparky was released.
I just saw the Dawny squint.
You see what I mean about it?
Yeah.
We love you, Tony. Like, what's the score again? So yeah, Dark Matter, Gaviscon again. Oh, Gaviscon on the outside, Dark Matter on the inside.
That was a near photo finish, but Gaviscon pipped to the post, or pipped him to the post rather.
Yes. What you need now is an apex jump. No. Oh.
Yep.
Yeah, we knew that was going to happen.
Best believe that's a paddling.
Is it? Yes.
So Dark Matter picking up a back block penalty for the contact into the pack, and just gonna wait to see what comes out of this conversation here. Yep. Okay. So obviously not sure of the specifics, but in addition to the back block penalty, he was also issued a misconduct. There was a conversation between him and our head skating official for this game, I believe, Cyborg, and he's going to be sitting for 2 penalties, so that will be a full minute in the box for... trying to talk about serious things here, Hoof.
Hoof is not serious.
No, and obviously he's got no idea.
Labrador, I told you.
Yeah. So yeah, Dark Matter will be sitting for a full minute for those 2 penalties.
I mean, it hasn't updated the penalty tracker yet.
No, and that will bring him up to 5.
Yeah.
So that puts him in the hot seat as well.
Hot seat. Where you going? Hot seat. I don't know why. I'm sorry.
It's all right.
Lack of sleep and not
Yeah.
enough caffeine. Just checking points, making sure everything is up to speed. There we go. So yeah, yes, there definitely misconduct that has now been added to the paperwork. But we already knew these things. Ooh.
By the looks of things, a third penalty has been added.
Very spicy.
I'm not so I don't recognise the code N. N for November, that is not M.
Give me a moment.
We're checking codes. So I believe that's going to be a minute and a half in the box for Dark Matter.
In sub. So basically, Dark Matter has been given a back block. Then there was an illegal procedure.
Right.
Sorry. Is that illegal? Sorry. Yes. So there's a misconduct and then an insubordination.
Right, okay, probably for the
discussions.
Yes, we'll word it as a discussion. But there was obviously a very much disagreement, and it will be the intonement of the discussion, presumably. So that brings Dark Matter up to 6 penalties from that one infraction, that one initial infraction.
Yeah. So don't talk back to refs, kids. You'll have to sit for a long time. So I love how it's not just the bench coaches that are shouting at Hoof, it's their entire
If he's got the Labrador brain and he's kind of in the zone, I guess the more people that shout it, the better.
Yeah, of course.
It might get through the floof.
He just has rather floofy hair.
Yeah.
So we have a blocker and sat in the box with Dark Matter as well. 3 blockers on track for Tyne and Fiat up against this power start on Gaviscon. Obviously, we know Gaviscon is doing really well with the. That's it. Gaviscon's going to sit down, cut track.
So Dark Matter was standing, and so yeah, that's a fully cleared penalties. So that's going to be just a regular penalty. No jammer switches or anything in there.
Yeah. That was rather unfortunate. I'm sorry, Taylor Dawson.
Yeah.
That's a penalty. Yeah, it's getting really frantic now.
Yeah, a real switch of fortunes there from that big chunk of penalties for Dark Matter to then have a full penalty box for the Inhuman League by the end of that jam.
Yeah. We have Gaviscon is standing, however, but we will see where this takes. Honestly, I have no idea where this jam is going to, this game is going to go.
Yeah, we've got just under 8 minutes remaining. Scores are 253 to 215.
I mean, it is pulling away, but Sparky's gone. Sparky is absolutely gone, taking full advantage. Have they seen Gaviscon come out of the pack? Yes, they did, just in time. That's it.
Beautiful apex jump. I love that when he jumps, he's very able to do sort of like the big sort of like loping jump, or he can get super compact.
Gaviscon is down. It will be a timeout for injury.
So that's 8 unanswered points for Sparky in that jam. Closes that gap to 30 points.
Yeah. And this is why we need the medics. Yeah, if we couldn't have restarted, if the medics were still being
utilised.
Thank you for that word. That's
You're welcome.
Wonderful word.
Thank you. And this is, I believe we've got 3 medic, we've got a crew of 3 today, this weekend, 3 or 4. So that we've got, I believe it's 4, so we've got essentially 2 per track. So you've got one who can be actively taking care of somebody on each track, and then 2 available to still be observing. we always hope that there'll be an expense that wasn't required, so to speak, at an event.
Yeah.
We hope that the hope is that you will pay medics to watch roller derby.
That's the hope.
Yeah.
But then, like, you get people like 60 quad bit who dislocates a finger.
Yeah, the fingertip. Yeah,
Just a tip.
just the tip. But required medical attention because they attend with the ice packs.
Yeah.
And that was what he needed.
Yeah, it was exactly what he needed. So we're going into the next jam. We've got Dark Matter and Hoof. So it looks like Gaviscon is doing okay.
Yeah, made his way back to his bench under his own steam, which is always what we want.
Yeah, I think sometimes it just takes the wind out of you.
Yeah. Yeah, these floors don't have a lot of give in them, and when you hit it like flat on your back,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
And Hoof's like, "Did you call me?" It's like, no, I just said Hoof.
A lot slower walls this start.
Yeah.
Something's obviously gone with Tyne and Fear because they are holding Hoof a lot better than they have been. Dark Matter is out and lead.
Hoof is out as well and is giving chase, but as you mentioned, it's almost kind of slow and steady. Dark Matter going to be potentially a bit more reserved.
There's beautiful rotations from the Tyne and Fear wall holding down Hoof. I think this is obviously what they've needed, was just a slow Hoof down. Oh, no, it was fine.
Yep. I think it might have been a whistle from the other track.
Yeah, Hoof thought that they had caused a penalty on Dark Matter duking around the outside. Lovely offense by 60 quad bit.
Beautiful hold there from Teramoto and...
Oh, one hand. Tap. I just need to make sure, steady myself.
Just put a pleat out.
Like,
And now Hoof has penalty.
yes, forearm penalty.
And that brings Hoof up to 6.
Yes, it does.
If all the jammers could stop getting penalties,
Yeah.
that'd be grand.
That'd be great.
It'd be great.
That'd be great. 12 points takes Tyne and Fear to 235. 4 points for Inhuman League at 260. So
It's still... We've got, what, just over 5 minutes remaining?
I mean, what we really need now, and I say this in the most sarcastic way possible, is an overtime jam.
I don't know that I could deal with it.
No. So Sparky is got their power start on here, and unfortunately, Dead Sheeran hit Sparky into Gigantor and kept Sparky on track.
Yes.
We've got Hoofers returning to track. Did they hold it?
Forearms. Because I was going to say, he didn't get the cut. I saw the no pass, no penalty.
Hoof got the cut, so that is a foul out. He's off.
Yes,
He's
yes
gone.
he is.
So yes, this rest of this jam will run with no jammer for Inhuman League.
Oh, and we've still got a minute and 20 on the clock.
We do have a minute and 20 on the clock.
Oh no.
That's a tricky position to be in. And Hoof being one of their strongest jammers as well. Obviously, you've got Gaviscon and Hoof. Donny taking a big fall there. Sparky's still going.
8 points up for Sparky so far in this jam. Still 40 seconds left.
It is getting messy out there.
It's a hot day. It's been
a
big
long game.
Yeah, with that break in the middle, it's been long.
Please, folks. We want you all to come out of this unscathed.
But both these teams still got another game to play. Beautiful contact by Knievel, but she did go off as well. Sparky playing it cautious and safe, and I do not blame him at all.
No, I don't blame him at all, given like everything that's going on.
Yes.
Like, slow, steady. Sparky did well there. So there's going to be a timeout for Till, very much needed. That gap has closed.
16-point jam from Sparky brings us, with 2 minutes and 57 on the clock, 252 to the Tyne and Fear, 260 to the Inhuman League.
It's going to be an overtime jam, isn't it?
I think we might end up with one.
Oh,
So we've had 2 foul outs from the Inhuman League. We've got 2 skaters on Tyne and Fear on 6 penalties. We've got 3 more for Tyne and Fear on 5. And 1 for Inhuman League on 5.
I mean, shout out, right? We have 3 skaters, 2 from Inhuman League and 1 from Tyne and Fear that have no penalties. So, number 1 for the Inhuman League, Wacker Welsh, and 95, Nix. There we go.
Good work, folks.
Good work, folks. Like, and then for Tyne and Fear, it is 1905 Eek.
Yes, Eek.
Yes. And we've
Represent.
probably just jinxed yours.
Yeah, sorry,
But-
sorry, pals.
Good work. All right. Doing it. For the kids.
For the kids.
Oh. Well-held wall. Something's happened to Tyne and Fear walls, and they have just, like, got so much stronger. Don't know what's happening. So, oh.
Dawny there, getting rid of that thorn in the side of Princess Punch so she can jump back on track and try and get things.
Ouch, Slazen. Ouch, Slazen. That was naughty.
I missed the contact.
Good work, Princess Punch. And Dark Matter is still going. So that's 4-4.
Just 10 points between the teams now.
Yeah, Till are 2 blockers down, which gives Dark Matter the ability to do things like those apex jumps.
Yeah. That.
Woof. Woof. 260 to 270, so that was an equal jam.
Looks like Princess Punch staying on to jam again.
We have 3 of the Till blockers in the box.
Dead Sheeran going to be your sole Inhuman
Right.
blocking.
I mean, this is all about the mental game right now.
Yeah, just see Fubar sort of like going, look, just him, it's him, it's him.
Ed Sheeran won up with Tyne and Fear. Oh gosh, this is the most stressed I've ever been.
But I tell you what, it's so exciting.
It's so exciting.
This, I have missed this.
Yeah, so Princess Punch doing a little jammer on jammer. Oh, that
my
look though.
goodness.
That look. But Princess Punch is out. Right, there we go. Sparky goes unanswered. Princess Punch has gone to the box. Princess Punch is in the box. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Sparky just absolutely railing it into Dead Sheeran. Oh. Fubar running Gigantor back to keep him away from the pack, because that is the worst place to be.
Sparky through for another 4.
Oh, I feel sick.
268, 270, yeah, so do I a little bit.
Oh my gosh. Right, Sparky coming through with beautiful offense again by 60 quad bit.
Absolutely
It is a
spot
lead
on.
change.
Oh,
Oh my gosh.
oh.
Yeah, Princess Punch is out and down.
bar, taking them out. I am not coping.
Going straight into an official timeout.
Oh my God, there's 2 points in it. There's 2 points in it. There is 2 points in it.
Looks like there was an error by with the period clock. So there's.
Oh my God, it's just changed again. 278 Tyne and Fear, 274 to Inhuman League.
So that's a lead change.
That's a lead change again.
Yeah.
I think we had 2 changes in that jam.
Yeah. So there is 10 seconds.
Literally everybody in this hall is watching this track right now. Literally, because this is the deciding of the final game of today. And
sorry, Rebellion in Dublin. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry. Like literally, they're still playing, and everybody is over here. Why are you
I mean, the Rebellion Dublin game looks really freaking close as well.
Yeah.
But this is.
This is the. Oh, I'm so stressed right now.
Yeah. I can't remember the last time I stood up to feed call, but here we are.
Yeah. Like.
So this is going to be our last jam of the game because there are 10 seconds left on the period clock.
Oh, so we've got Dark Matter against Gaviscon. We have 2 of the Tyne and Fear blockers in the box. And an empty box for Till. We have 4 points in it.
I genuinely feel physically sick.
Yeah. Gaviscon's lead. That's it. Right. So, in order to do this, Gaviscon has to get 8 points unanswered. It's an overtime jam. It's an overtime jam.
Oh.
I called it, didn't I?
Yeah. I'm going to hop off briefly because I'm not sure if our house announcers know the rules of an overtime jam.
Right, okay. Oh, come on. So, yeah, overtime jams. In case you are new to this and don't know what overtime jams is, basically, if the score is level at the period clock ending, then essentially they will keep running jams for 2 full minutes until one of them comes out with more points than the other team. So this may go on for a while. So it will actually run for full 2 minutes.
Scoring from the first pass.
Scoring from the first pass.
No lead.
No lead. And usually, there's never just one overtime jam, is there?
I mean, there used to be. But the last time I had an overtime jam was Nottingham Roller Derby against, I believe, Mansfield?
Potentially.
And we had 3.
Yeah, 3 generally tends to be the magic number. Now, everybody is tired.
Yes.
Everybody is high on penalties. We have 3 on 5 for Inhuman League. We have 3 on 6 and 2 on 5 for Tyne and Fear. We've had 2 foul outs for the Inhuman League. I am not coping with this. Like, I'm glad I'm not playing. Like, but watching this is possibly the most intense thing I've ever seen.
I'm not okay, I promise.
So we got Sparky up against Princess Punch. Beautiful. Absolutely. Look at it. Look at it.
I'm going to cry.
Giving it. They are giving
I'm
it.
legitimately going to cry.
Princess Punch taking the outside.
We're
Sparky's taking the inside. 4
Sparky's
points straight to the sky for
Princess Punch taking a big bump to the ground.
But this is it. We have no call-off.
No call-offs. 64 quad bit heading to the box. There's no call.
No call.
Quad hasn't realised there's no call.
Sparky, there's no call-off.
Sparky, my apologies.
You gotta keep going. I have palpitations. jump!
You've got to keep hustling, buddy.
Gotta keep going. Gotta keep going, mate. So it's 12 to 8 currently.
Tyne and Fear in the lead, 290 to 286. Fubar up front, holding Princess Punch.
Like Sparky is pushing Eek through that till wall. Fubar is doing everything on Princess Punch right now. Eek to take over.
Last line defense.
Again, we're equal. We're even Stevens again. That's one more for Sparky, so that will take 4 up.
We've got 40 seconds left of this game. This jam. I can't make assumptions.
I cannot. We cannot. Literally, no assumptions can be made.
On a scale of 1 to even, I
scooted
cannot.
round that outside for another 4.
Again, Tyne and Fear taking the lead.
I think Tyne and Fear had just have that one lap.
Yes.
All right, Princess Punch is off. It's passing.
It's through.
It's even Stevens again.
That was not a scoring pass. The cover was not on our helmet.
Oh, gosh.
That's it.
That's it.
That's going to make the difference. Hold on, hold on.
Hold on. Yeah.
The jam is finished.
Because if she didn't have the star on her helmet,
There may be a point.
Count.
There's almost certainly going to be a points revision. We've gone into a timeout. Hold your horses. A final pass. I feel that we're still on the unofficial final score.
We are still unofficial. Oh, please stop celebrating, people. Please stop celebrating. Please. I can't deal with this.
Sorry, we're sat right next to the score table, so we're just kind of watching what's going on. I am shaking so much.
Me too. Me too. Let's hold hands.
Yes,
Let's hold hands.
Your hands are so cool. It's wonderful. I'm sorry, mine are so warm.
So it's 3 points in it currently. If it is what we think it is, if we think what this question is, what we think it is, then this changes everything.
It does. I may vomit on the table. I won't. I'll do my best.
Yeah. Because in my understanding, Sparky was ahead by 1 lap.
I believe he was.
So that score currently, if we're going to suspect what we think is happening.
Yep. And this is a lot of presumption.
It is a lot of presumption. Yeah. So, you will know when we know.
Yeah.
But yeah. There is a lot of chatter here. And I think a lot of people are thinking the same things that we are by the looks on people's faces.
Yes, yeah. And I mean, this is what we're talking about when we've been like massively bigging up our officials all weekend. The standard of officiating that we have this weekend is absolutely phenomenal.
Yes.
We have a variety of experience levels, but we do have some of the highest level of officials here as well in the UK. Right,
That is our official final
score.
So that is Inhuman League 301. They will go on to play New World Order for the final game. Tyne and Fear will be playing next against SDRD.
Wow.
Right, we're going to go and have a drink.
Yeah,
Thank you so much to our officials. You are absolutely ridiculously amazing. Thank you to the teams, because I have never had an intense game such as that.
I might need to go and have a cry.
Yeah, I think I need to go have a cry. We love you all. We'll see you back here as soon as the next game is on. Please stay here.